then going to my living room. It's just supposed to help with the live streaming and not dying. And I don't want my live stream to die. So I'm just experimenting. I hope this helps. Mm. How's everyone's day going? I didn't finish putting on stuff. Looking cute, basically. I didn't know what to wear. I could wear this choker. Seems like it's cute. Sure, let's do that. I'm still preparing. Thank you guys for being with me. Get my water, get my stuff. Okay. Thank you guys for watching and being with me as I prepare. Not done. Pot off. Ooh, it's hot, so I gotta close the windows. Okay. Thank you, one viewer. I see you. Say hi. Tell me to say hi. Everyone's always telling me to say hi. Let's see. How's everyone's day going? My day has not just started. I woke up at 4, which is kind of early for me. I haven't been sleeping good. Adrian, Ma, what kind of slippers are you wearing? I'm not telling you that. I feel like that's a kink. And I am not going to satisfy your wildest fantasies. Maybe 20-year-old me would do that because I feel like I owe it to you. But 34-year-old me doesn't care. But Adrian, I hope you have a good day and find what you need. What do I need? What am I saying today? You know, I am so grateful I got to 1K. You guys are the best. I can't believe I did it. And I mean, it was shocking because all I really wanted to do was sing and hang out and play with you guys, you know, and chill and like be present and whatever. I'm really grateful that this is growing. I'm just surprised, you know, and I want to celebrate. I don't know how, but I wanted to sing one song. It was Drake Started From the Bottom, even though I'd be rapping and it sounds like a shit show, but it sounds like a fun song, you know? So we're gonna do that later today. First, we're going to yoga and just be together. Because even though I am so grateful, I am really grateful and excited for this channel to grow, I still have a life, you know? And I'm still, like, I still have feelings and I'm sad today. There's a lot of grieving I'm doing. There's some relationships that are transforming, and then so there's grief to transformation. Just saying things, like saying I'm a parent and my kid is growing up. There's always chronic growth, and so there's some grief to the growing, you know? She'll never be young again, or as young as she used to be, or as big as she used to be. Or, yeah, I had some other people that I love so much and I have to protect my boundaries and not talk to anymore. Recently, I decided not to talk to this person who openly told me that they're attracted to younger women, and they're not younger, like younger women. They're younger ladies, you know? They're like 16, 17. And yeah, I had to stop talking to that person. And it made me sad because he's not just that attraction he has, you know? I'm mourning the fact that he's a great human being too, and you know, like other than that, there's some other things. Humans are complicated, right? So he can be very kind too, and he was sweet to me and my family. But I have a young daughter, and I don't want to hang out with someone like that because I'm just protecting her and myself and the people I bring over that happen to be women. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Hi, Hanchi. and Larry and Blue. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. What are you guys grateful for today? I'm grateful for the 1K that I made it, you guys. I mean, it's still small potatoes, but you know what? We gotta celebrate small potatoes. I feel like if you're one of those people who are go-getters, you never really appreciate things, you know? You just go on and go on. You hit the goal and then you forget about it. You get like a little high and then you forget about it. But I don't want to do that. I want to be proud of myself, which is a weird thing for me to do. And I want to like celebrate with you guys because you guys helped me get here. And I hope I bring value to you guys as well. Let's see. Do you know Turkish? I do not any language. Actually, I had a professor and he made me some Turkish coffee. And I don't think he wasn't even my professor. He just saw me like using the room. I think I was using the printer or the laptop or the computer around him. And then he invited me to coffee. And I was like, this guy wants to get in my pants. Like, why else would you? But the Turkish coffee was really cool. That was fun. He wasn't even my professor. All right, I digress. It must be such a shock to realize a close friend likes these kind of things. I agree. Do you ever feel like sometimes there's like, what would you call it? It's kind of like a deal breaker, right? Deal breakers in a relationship or in a friendship because he's just my friend. But I cannot be around people like that. I'm a mother. I have to protect my daughter who's going to grow up to be 16 and 17. And this guy being around her, you know, she would feel safe around him and then he might take advantage of her. Or even if he's not, you know, he still has those thoughts. It's just icky, you know, and you have every right. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. I told him, like, I'll always send him love. If he ever needs help, I'll, like, help out. But socially, I'm distancing myself because of XYZ. And I think that's totally fair. I think as we're growing up into a society where we're all understanding, like, relationships is a two-way street. Like, this is what I need to feel safe in a relationship, and this is what you need to feel safe in a relationship. If we cannot meet in the middle, then we cannot be together. Thank you guys so much for modding, and I don't have to read all this meanies or perverted people. You're proud of me? Thank you, Blue. I'm sad. You know, do you guys ever have friends? You had the right reaction. We can still be sad that we're breaking up with people, even if it's the right move. I feel like when you do the right thing, it's always so hard. Why is it always so hard? Why can't the right thing be easy? What happened to your kid's father? My kid's father's around. I just hang out with other people too. Yeah, he's around. He's not like that. That was, let's see. I mean, to me, it's more than icky, especially what's going on with the Epstein files. 100%. You're right. It's more than icky. I'm just trying to say it nicely. Because it's so hard because it's complicated, right? So then I still care about him. So I don't want to say like and I don't think he's ever done anything. He's never said he's done anything to these people. You know, he's never said he's taken advantage of anyone. So just because he has these feelings doesn't mean he did anything to a child. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. But I do feel you, you know, sometimes it's like you just draw the boundary. You protect yourself and your family, and hopefully maybe he'll find help. I don't know. But I also think, oh my God, do you guys think it's common for men who are really older to really enjoy freshly 18 girls? Because I was just watching I was doom scrolling, and then I saw the Bop House, which I've never heard of because I'm not young. And I was like, damn, the content and the people who are devoted to the Bop House are really older people who really enjoy like just turned 18 content. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all of that, but we don't have to talk about that. Let's talk about all positive things, you guys. What do you mean feel safe in a relationship? Oh, chopped BMW. Let me try to pin that message. Cool. What I mean is that my friend said that he feels attraction towards younger women. And then I didn't feel safe because my daughter she's not like 16 or 17, which seems like the range he likes. But she will be someday. And that's what I mean by I don't feel safe. You don't even have to really explain yourself. You just have the feeling. And I think if you ever have a feeling where you don't feel safe, you should try your best to avoid that person or like do something about it, because like that's a big indicator that you don't feel safe. It doesn't matter why, you just don't feel it. So then that's a big thing for me. So then my kid's also on the spectrum. So then she has a behavioral therapist. So sometimes that person who's a young woman sees my friend. That also doesn't make me feel safe. She's someone in my care. And like, if she's around this guy, it's not safe. So that's what I mean by not safe. Okay, we're done talking about this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm sad. It makes me sad. See, the problem is him calling them women. They're girls. Okay, you're right. Yes, they're girls. Happy Friday, everyone. Let's move on. I did what I had to do and it's fine. It's over, I missed that context. I thought you were talking about physically safe, like a man protecting you. No, I'm just saying I'm protecting myself. Yes. Ciao. Oh, hello, Alexis. Let's talk about something else. Let's see. Ooh, I wanted to talk about growth and being, because I feel like I'm always growing. I'm like, oh, I made it to 1K. How am I gonna make it to 10K subscribers? And I'm just like, can I just chill and enjoy this 1K situation that I'm in? Like, I'm happy with it. Like, I wanna be happy that I even made it, Like, I think the relationship I have towards doing versus being needs some more balance. And that's why I do yoga, and that's why I do karaoke, because that makes me feel more in being. Do you guys have things you do, even though it's doing, it's still being, you know what I mean? Do you guys have things you do that makes you feel like you're being more than just a doer, you know what I mean? I don't know, let me know. Let's see. Are you Vietnamese? Don't mean to be rude. No, you're not rude for asking. Yes, I am Vietnamese. You called it correctly, Alexis. I am Vietnamese, totally. I had a little joke about shoveling snow that I thought was funny, because I was like, I'm in my 30s. I'm happily married. My husband and I try to, reconnect physically. And then, it's different in your 20s versus like in your 30s. Do you guys know what I mean when you're married, happily married for like 12 years or a long time? And I have a kid, so it's harder to find time to have the physical affection, make love, whatever. And anyway, so then my husband and I make time to try to do that. And then beforehand, I think the day before, he was telling me about how statistically people are having heart attacks because of the shoveling of snow. It's probably not the shoveling of snow, but it's probably because they're like older, they eat poorly, their body's not in as good shape, and then they shovel snow and it's very taxing, and then they have a heart attack. So he was telling me that. And then the next day we were hamming it out, and then he stops all of a sudden, and I was like, is it winter already? I thought that was funny. He slapped me after. Fucking in your 30s is different. It's so different. I thought that was funny. I'm gonna remove that now. Sorry. I write it down, so I'm gonna do that. Done with that. I'll read some of your comments, and then I wanted to talk about AI. I was going to talk about how this next generation, the Gen Z generation, is less competent. That's what they're saying out there. That's like their research or whatever. There's just, I don't know if it's less competent, because I feel like that's kind of offensive, but you know what I mean? Like, they're just different. They have learned helplessness. They're over-guided. Etc. I do want to talk about that, but I do want to read the comments, so let me do that real quick. If there's anyone saying, what you got to drink? I am drinking water. Is lackluster. It's water? No, it's not. It's kind of fancy water. I put lemon in my water, ice, and LaCroix. And I do a little mixture. It's like a little concoction, but it's water concoction. And it's my favorite thing. And if I usually have the cheap things, like the cheap brand, Goldie brand of it. There's only like 3 flavors or 4 flavors I like. But when I buy a fancier brand of LaCroix, like black cherry is so good, or pineapple is so good, I'd be very happy with my water. Thank you for asking. Let's see. Hi, Jessie. I feel like it's not spontaneous and you have to make time. It is not organic. Oh my God, chopped BMW. Do you have a wife or a husband, a spouse? It won't be as enjoyable. Oh, if I feel like it's not, I'm gonna pin you. Chop, you have replace pin. I feel like it's not spontaneous and you have to make time for it. It's not organic, it won't be enjoyable. I disagree with you. Chop BMW, do you have a spouse? Anyone here has a spouse? I think you're right. Scheduling sex is not sexy, but there's no other time to have sex if you don't schedule sex when you're in your 30s and you have kids. But I don't think it makes it less enjoyable. I think in your 30s, you have to try harder to make it enjoyable again. Like, I think you have to have this kind of enthusiasm when you start like having sex with somebody again. And it's vulnerable as shit. And actually, I started writing my novels because my romance fantasy novels, because I was reading a lot of those novels and they have some eroticism in it. And I was getting all riled up and I was like living in this fantasy. I was like escaping into this fantasy because I was not getting it with my husband. One day I was driving. Let me pretend I'm driving. I'm driving and I was just like, why can't I bring this fantasy into my reality? And then, so basically, I jumped his bones. I was really like into it, I'm in my 20s, I wasn't into it that much. I was Asian, Asian people aren't into things. They're ashamed of having sex. Their ancestors would be ashamed of them for having sex. So then you just don't even look at each other when you're doing it. You kind of look away. You're just waiting for it to be done. Everyone just trying to finish as fast as they can. It's not enjoyable. If anyone's Asian and can relate, let me know. But that's how it was for me. And I think now that I'm in my 30s and I've accepted that I do love connecting with my husband in this way. And I make him feel really good. Like I say things like, I'm so excited for XYZ. I don't want to talk about that with you guys, so I'm just gonna be very vague. But like I love your body. Even though it's older and saggier and sometimes stops during, And I say things and I mean it. I'm like, I'm so excited for when we get to do this, And I like love your body. And like, I'm so thankful I get to do this with you, Like things like that. It makes it so exciting because it's like worshiping someone's body and making them feel like their body, like they're loved in this very sexy way, I feel like even though we do not have time to be spontaneous, that doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna add novelty to our life. So whatever that means, like you can change the location, you can change the acts, you can change the position, you can change your outfits, you can role play, which I never did in my 20s, but I'm just saying, like, if you want it to work, you do have to put in the work to do it. And yes, it's very uncomfortable at first, but I'm just saying, like, it's not impossible. And I think everyone does deserve to have that experience, if you can, with someone you love and all the things. Okay, I'm done with that. Thank you for asking, by the way, chopped BMW. Damn, bite the hell out of that straw. Oh, me? BMW, no, my child bit the hell out of the straw and I still use the straw, but yeah, it has like a crack in it and I'm worried that she ate the plastic. Yeah, that was funny actually. Thank you for that. Hey, Keith, Larry, nice to meet you. Khan, I'll just call you Khan. Let's see. No wife, no partner, BMW. Okay, yes, but anyways, I just want to say that there are things you can still make your sex life enjoyable if you put in the work You have to do some research. You have to be bold. You have to be courageous. You have to try to reconnect with a partner that you feel very vulnerable with. Like I say this all the time. It's so much easier to fuck a stranger than it is to fuck your husband if you haven't fucked him in a long time, because he knows everything about you. If he rejects you, you feel everything about it, because when he rejects you, he's basically, or when she rejects you, they're basically, it's like a whole rejection of you, even though it's not really, depending on them, it could just be because they're tired, has nothing to do with you. But for you, it does feel so much more vulnerable than if you just like got rejected by a stranger. I digress. Let's see. Beautiful hair, thank you. Bedtime, Ricky. You know what? I'm glad to have helped you sleep. That is fine with me. I do want to do this Gen Z less competent thing because I did want to do it, but I don't know if I feel like doing it today. I think it's yoga time, actually. So if you guys want to bear with me and hang out with me and do yoga with me, because that's what I'm doing. And then we can sing. Is that good? Oh, lean higher. Maybe higher? Maybe higher? Is that higher? Is that good? That's fine. Do you guys want to, please, if you want to join me in my yoga session, that would be cool. No pressure, but it feels really good to stretch. I'm so old. My back is killing me. I need this. Let me see. You are glowing. Thank you. Key says, Caster, I'm fascinated. I'm fantastic. Can't complain. Almost 1 p.m. here. Just finished lunch. So you're saying you're not going to do yoga, Blue? Is that what you're saying? Is it because you're too full? What are you guys grateful for? I'm grateful. I mean, it's really hot in Southern California, and it's like a heat wave, so everyone stay cool if you're in California. But I'm grateful to swim soon, I'm grateful to exercise and use my body and float in the water. Watch my kid, She gets to be active, I get to be active. Push up, please. I would pull a muscle or something. Doing yoga is yoga. You want me to do a push up? I will think about it. I mean, I don't know if I could do a push up. I use different muscles, so I think I'm strong in certain ways. I would say I'm strong in static ways. I'm not strong in pushing iron. That's a dynamic exercise where you're just being strong for like 2 seconds. But that's like such a no offense, but I think it's a cop out. I think being strong really means static stuff. Well, only because I have to carry my kid all the time. And if you're carrying your kid all the time, then you're literally holding on to 45 pounds and walking around all the time. That's hard. But I'll try to do a push-up. Why not? actually not that hard. I mean, I only did 3, so I can't say for sure, but it was okay. I think it's because my arms are already pretty strong from, again, static exercises. All right. Did anyone do it with me? Because it would be cute if anyone else did yoga with me. Do you dance? I don't dance for you guys because I get very insecure. It's like already hard enough for me to sing with you guys because there's meanies in here, and I'm very vulnerable with my singing. But maybe I'll think about it. It's just a slippery slope, you know? Being strong, fast, and flexible. Let's see. I would pull, okay, yeah, all right. It's singing time, guys. Yay, let me set it up. All right. Whew. Exercising is fun and hard. I need this. I need that. I need this. So you can give. Oopsie. You guys have introduced me to a lot of great songs, great artists. I've been really into the Gregory and the Hawks and Crystal Castle. Oh, let me turn on the fan. I'm warming up. Where is your baby? She's at school. She's like 5 now, so she's technically not a baby, but damn, the gap is crazy. Saturday already, might get a snack. PM? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's Friday over here. That's the sample right there. What are you saying? Are you a Southeast Asian? I am. I'm Vietnamese and married. Do you have eyes of an angel? Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. How do you know what angels' eyes look like, though? For real. Have you ever seen one? I feel like if guys ever try to give me pickup lines, it's like I'm like the worst person to give pickup lines to because I'm just like, what? But how would you know? You know? And then it ruins the moment. Sorry. Let's see. I don't know what to sing. Get a job. Let's see. What can I say about that? I don't know what to say. I mean, you're on commenting to me to get a job. What are you doing with your time? Instead of looking at what I'm doing with my time, you're just using your time to try to put me down, which is not working, but you know, good try. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, is that your job? Because if it is, it's a cool job. Have you guys seen the BBC thing where all they do is troll because it gets engagement and they get paid to troll? And I'm like, wow, like you don't have to take everyone's criticism. Albeit I've been one to take people's criticism, and it hurts, right? But like maybe he's just doing his job. And he actually doesn't mean to hurt you. He just paid for it. You know, he don't care. I would love a job like that. I think I'd be really good at it. Learned some Brandy songs? Oh, sorry, Keith, I have not. How you doing today? Clarice? I am good. Let's see, how are you? Let's see, would my pickup line work if you were single? No, because I don't like pickup lines. But thank you, Matt, for your, like, you want feedback because hot girl feedback is very good, right? So what would I say? I think what really works for women is like getting to know them. I think it's great when you enjoy who you are and you accept who you are and you're just confident in who you are. I think that's the best thing. I think that's super sexy. Anyways, what's your workout going on? I was yogaing. Thank you for saying I have a pretty smile. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. Hi, Steven. Good morning, everyone. Let's just sing. It's singing time. Oh my, I'm fucked. If I had no more time left to be here, would you cherish what we had? If I couldn't feel your touch, and no longer were you with me, I'd be wishing you were here. I don't wanna fall. Let me turn it higher, turn this lower. Time you. Give me a second. 'Cause Lord only knows another day is not really guaranteed. So every time you hold me like this is the last time. Every time you kiss me like you'll never see me again. Every time you touch me like this is the last time. Promise that you'll love me like you'll never see me again. Oh, if I touch my face, it's to relax my vocals. It's to remind me to relax. Not that anyone was asking, but how many really know what love is? Let's straight it. Millions never will. Do you know until you lose it? Everything that I was looking for when I wake up in the morning, you're beside me. I'm so thankful that I found everything that I don't wanna forget. The present is a gift, and I don't wanna take for granted the time you may have here with me. 'Cause Lord only knows another day is not really guaranteed. So every time you... All right, let's move on. You guys have songs? You guys recommend any songs? Ariana vibes. I would love to be Ariana, but I am not. God, she's so beautiful and talented. Anyways. Thank you, everyone calling me beautiful. I love that. What do you call... Oh, sorry, it's aggressive. Forget. What do you call a bear with no... Oh, gummy bear. Okay. That was funny. The way you handle negative comments will never be unmatched. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm sometimes hurt by it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a human being, you know, like, especially if it's things I'm already insecure about. So I'll tell you what the things are so that you can take advantage of that. Yes, I'm insecure about the tone of my voice. I don't think it's that beautiful. But I feel like I connect and people like to watch. So that's good enough for me. If you guys like it here, please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it. Would make a difference knowing that I'm in a wheelchair because I have spinal bifida. You mean like would I get with you just because you are disabled? Is that what you were asking? I mean, I'm gonna pin that. Matt McLean, I'm gonna pin that. Let me know. Did you mean that would I date you because you are in a wheelchair? Isn't that kind of pitying? I think it depends on where you come from it. Because when I was 18, 19 in college, I thought it was so hot to date a person in a wheelchair because I thought it made me look like I was a kind person, that I could like look past the fact that you're disabled. And I was like, I mean, I don't know if that's a little selfish, don't you think? As a 19-year-old, of course I don't think so. I didn't think that, but I just thought it looked like that. Whenever I saw like a girlfriend of a person in a wheelchair and they were like cute together, I thought that. But nowadays, I wouldn't mind if you're disabled. I mean, yeah, it would be kind of hard, you know, gotta admit, like there's caregiving towards it. But that's also love you give to somebody. I wouldn't mind if someone's disabled, but I wouldn't date them just because they're disabled, you know? I feel like that's also kind of, I don't know. Why do you have attraction towards that? Like, you should look at that in yourself. Not that it's a bad thing, never a bad thing, just like curious about where it's coming from. Yeah, anyways. Yes, I was asking that, sweetheart. Yeah, I would date you. I would want to only, wouldn't you want me to only date you for who you are, not because of you have this disability? Because that's why I would want to date somebody, you know, because of who they are. I would want them to date me because of who I am, not because of what I look like. Because I don't look like this every day. That ain't real. Dude, I didn't even put on the filter. Dude, I should have done that already. What's wrong with me? Touch up on. Now I look slightly better. What am I doing with my life? Let's see. Yeah, came just now. Which topic we talking about? We were talking about disabled people and if you should date them just because they're disabled. Like, does that help? I don't know. Not that it would hurt, but I also feel the same way about people who have money. It's like, do you want to date them because they have money, or do you like the person you're dating? Yes. What's poppin' from Memphis? We got you here. Where are you from? I'm from Southern California. I am Vietnamese, 34, and married. The worst part I leave at the end, or the best part, which is the worst part. What's your job? I am a stay-at-home mom, which is a job. I have a neurodivergent kid, and it's a lot of work. And I choose to do this. Plus, I don't have to work. So I also write novels, romantasy novels, and I sing for you guys. So, I mean, if anyone wants, no one seems to be asking me for anything to sing. So today is the first day of spring. I love that, TWC. Thank you for bringing your light into our, community. That was really cool. Today is the first day of spring. That's lovely. Not that winter's bad, but I always love the changes of the seasons. I don't care for the season. Eventually in the season, I'm like, I'm tired of sweaters. Eventually in the seasons, I'm like, I'm tired of swimming. But the transition into a season is like my favorite thing. What about you guys? I heard something about queef. Thank you, Blue, for moderating. What about queefing? That's gross. My dear, how are you? I'm good. How are you, Sensible? Sing Low Key by Nikki. Let's do it, Sunrise. I feel you. Nikki, low key, huh? All right. I am actually, because this is blowing up a little bit, I bought a refurbished because I'm cheap, and also just testing out the waters in this. We don't make any money yet. So let's see, Low Key by Nikki. So anyways, I bought a refurbished iPad so that I can have a screen over here so I can sing and have an easier time typing or doing voice dictation, because I can't do that on my phone. So that I can make this experience a better place for you guys. So yes, so that's kind of cool, I actually had a failed business, low key, a long time ago, and I used to be really ashamed of that. And I really learned a lot from it, though. I learned that I should not put all my eggs in the basket, should not just spend all this money hoping for stuff. I had to see some traction before I even start paying for stuff. And if I pay for stuff, it's gonna be small shit, small potatoes. That's why I got the refurbished iPad. Not the full-on new iPad, because I don't know if this is going anywhere yet. I think it's called calculated risk. That's what I'm taking, calculated risk. We're doing low key. Nikki, thank you for your recommendation. Half-past 2 on tickets downtown. This liquid curse got me the tonus, got me vibrate. Watch now Up. Sorry, got that part. I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen to this. I see. Low, key. I didn't get that. Low, me. All right, I kind of got how it sounds. I've never heard this song before, and we're gonna try it again. I'm out. It was the cop past 2. Courage. I know it's too honest. Put your phone on vibrate. Let's switch. I've been the songs down. Hush now. The love to system of love. Doing it and you unsee some up. I don't want to take it. I just want the bacon. No one's I'm spiking. This is so fast, you guys. Thank you for letting me try. And I'm going to answer Frank's question. And if anyone, Demi Lovato, by Demi. Stone Cold by Demi. It's slower song, probably easier to sing. All right, Amanda, we'll do it after. Stone Cold. It would be helpful if I wrote it down, as everyone's gonna write. Let me write it down. Stone Cold. Thank you. I will try it. Frank asked, why am I embarrassed? It's all a learning experience. You know what? I didn't have a lot of tools growing up. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I think I was super embarrassed. I mean, how can you, I think there's a lot of shame. I grew up, life was kind of easy. I was kind of I don't know. Grade point average was good. I didn't have to cruising with my intelligence throughout college and high school, and then when I went into the real world and I had failed for the first time, which it's my first time failing. That hit me I don't know. It was so painful. I've never failed at anything before, and it took me years to even try this again. Try doing something in general again, and it wasn't just this business or creative, starting my creative journey again was terrifying, because I didn't touch anything for years. It happens when you have perfectionism, and then when you first lose, you first fail, then you go into this paralyzing, it can happen to people, and it happened to me. And I'm gonna be kind to myself as I fucked up in my 20s, which is what happened. And now I feel like it was the best experience, even though it was the most painful experience, is the most lessons I learned. I learned how to do my taxes after that. This new business, I called the tax people literally, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you literally tell me every single thing I'm supposed to do, when I'm supposed to get it done? What am I supposed to pay? How do I do this? I wrote it down. It's on my Google Calendar now. So every year, every time a tax thing happens, I just look at the list and I just do it, which was so hard for me. I had so many back taxes that fucked up because of that, because I didn't know how to pay taxes. Starting an LLC in California, you have to pay $800 a year, every year, even if you make no money. And I didn't pay that for 4 or 5 years, and I had so many back taxes, and I felt so bad. I cried with my husband. I was saying I was a failure, and I think it's all a learning journey, especially if no one teaches you anything and no one's there for you. I didn't have a mom or a dad that would help me with these things, so I can't talk to them about it. So you're only in your own head. So yeah, that was a hard time. But I have learned that failure is a part of life. I call it flopping forwards now. So now my business fails small things. I test this out. I test out other things that are either free or whatever, and I see if it works for the environment. And I'm just that failed. And that's okay, you know? Like, I didn't learn that. I had to learn that on my own, which is harder to do. Yeah, I had to learn that through therapy. Let's be real. All right, sorry. Moving on. Thank you, Frank, for your question. Yes, let's see. How old are you, sweetheart? I am 34. I don't know if I'm going to say I'm young or old. I'm going to say I am the old age I am. I don't want to say the young age of 34 because I feel like that's just like gaslighting myself and pretending that I'm younger when I'm not. And then, but if I say I'm at the old age of 34, I'm also kind of like being mean to myself. So I'm just going to say I'm 34. Sorry. I get it. We learn from our mistakes. This is when we learn the biggest mistakes, the biggest lessons. Yep, you know. Exactly, Frank. So yeah, a part of me will always have those years of being ashamed. And I feel like if only I had the courage to say something at the time. But you know what? Everyone's on their own journey and everyone's going to make mistakes for years before they learn the lesson. And that's totally human and that's their journey and that's my journey. So anyways, that was my journey. And I wish I could have gone back and told the younger self, like, you are doing so well. The fact that you tried was amazing. And even this like years of not doing, you went to the library every day. You're like learning, you're like cocooning, even though it's like, it looks lost. It's not lost. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I want to tell my younger self that because as I'm blowing up a little bit, go 1K. As I'm blowing up a little bit, I realize that I put my worth in how much success I have. And I don't think that's okay. So now I'm telling my younger self that she was always worthy and that she will always be worthy. And that even though she didn't make money, she didn't have a good label, she didn't have like the job, whatever, she was always worthy and she was always enough, even if this becomes more successful. Anyways, that I'm going back there now so I can heal because it seems like I'm like defining myself with this, albeit small success, but you know, success. And I'm like, I need to chill. All right, sorry. You had to learn that. That was part of your journey. We all learn as we grow. Yeah, Frank, you and I get each other. I feel like we're all on that spiritual growth. Love it. Let's see. Sister, don't let the heart rain. Please don't let the rain hearts. All right. I think that's a loving comment. So thank you. Mistakes are part of the process. It's not failure. I know, Sunrise. I only know that now, but like, I think it's a hard lesson to learn, especially if you don't have like parents that will help you learn those things. But anyways, let's start singing. Stone Cold by Demi. And thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. And I love that everyone here seems to get it, you know? We're all learning. Failure is part of that, you know? You're just learning something new. Everything is an experiment, seriously. And it's kind of cool if you start thinking of life like that, as opposed to, oh my God, am I a failure? Am I a success? It's exhausting to think like that. But you know, everyone's on their own journey to get there. Demi Lovato, let's do it. I don't know this song. I hope I can do her justice. I can sing sober after because I love that song. Demi Lovato. If you guys enjoy this content, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I should do? I should get YouTube ad free for my business. Because look at this. It's like YouTube ad is not helping your live stream experience. Sorry. It's kind of funny. What did Strider and I whack-a-mole? Everyone here is so nice. Sorry, Blue. Thank you guys for whack-a-moling so that everyone who is nice shuffles through and I see the nice comments and everyone sees the nice comments. Thank you. Sorry, Blue. Maybe I don't cry, I won't feel anymore. Stone cold, baby. Oh, God knows I try to feel happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't stand. I'll take the pain, give me the truth. Me and This is a cute song. Happy for you. We look better with no makeup. You think I look better with no makeup? Really? Bull, I call bull, giant tip, but I appreciate the sentiment. I call bull. Sit with her while I'm staring at my phone. Stone cold, stone cold. I was your amber, but now she's your shade of gold. Stone cold, baby, baby. Sorry. You're you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. I'll take the pain. Give me the truth. Me and my heart will make it through. Through. Sorry, I'm obviously practicing. Voice Golden, thank you. You hired, you got the gig. Oh, thank you, Bryant. Stone, I would not know this part. I've never heard the song, it's really good. Happy for you. No, even if I can't understand happy. Oh, damn, this bitch is too good. Be for you. Hey, we made it through the whole song. That was awesome. Thank you for that. I'm gonna do another Demi Lovato song because Demi is killing it. Let's see, Clear, Demi Lovato. Let's do, I only know Skyscraper or Sober. What do you guys want to hear? Well, I know Sorry Not Sorry, but it's really high. So, but I'll try my best, all right? Hi, Pierre. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, what do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to do Sober, Skyscraper, or Sorry Not Sorry? Sorry's Not Sorry is really, you guys will have to like bear with me with that one. That one's a rough one. Sober it is. Amanda started to answer first, so we're going Sober. Ice Spice Munch. All right, you deserve that after. Ice Spice Munch, huh? I should pay for YouTube ad-free. I'm gonna write it down, ad-free. For you guys, and it's going on the business thing because I really would not have used it. Ice Spice Munch. Got it. I am so cheap. Like, you know how I think what children can tolerate these days is so low because parents cannot tolerate their pain, children's pains. So we think children cannot tolerate ads. So then a lot of the parents I know have ad-free YouTube or ad-free everything. And then I was like, hell no, my kid is going to grow up rough, not rough, but tolerating shit because I'm not gonna pay for YouTube ads. I'm sorry, that's not the parenting I want to do. Actually, it was so funny. I was telling my kid, my husband, because he was cutting the crust off of a PB&J, and I was like, hell no, Rory deserves to eat the fucking crust as well. And then I was like, you know what? If anything, I'm gonna take a step further and crust only, that's the parenting I want to be. I want to be a tough parent and give her crust only. And then I feel the same way because Asian people also like to skin the apples and the pears and everything for their children. So just skin it off. I'm like, fuck no, only skin. My kid is only eating skin of fruit. All right, just kidding. I would never do that because that's actually a lot of work too for me. So I just give her the skin with the fruit, bitch can eat it, All right. Let's see. Caster, you listen to Ice? Okay, yes, I guess. Try Bad for Us by Rose. Oh, I'll write it down. That's next. Bad for Us. Bad for Us by Rose. Okay. Sunrise, thank you for that. Not really, but this should be funny. Good luck singing that you need it. Which one? The ice one? Giving child bread crust PTSD. Why would they have PTSD? My kid's not having PTSD just because she has like bread crust. And if she does, it's a learning lesson. Wait for it. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I doubled down on my parenting style. Thank you, Michael. Hi, Anna, and let's sing sober. Yay. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. We're so close to 100. Kind of. Almost. Not really. I got no excuses for all of these goodbyes. Call me when it's over, 'cause I'm dying inside. Wake me when the shakes are gone and the cold sweats disappear. Call me when it's over and myself has reappeared. I don't know why I do it every time. It's only when I'm lonely. Sometimes I just wanna cave and I don't wanna fight. I try. Just hold me. I'm lonely. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm not sober anymore. And Daddy, please forgive me for the drinks spilled on the floor. To the ones who never left me, we've been down this road before. I'm so sorry, I'm not sober anymore. Why are you holding the mic? Are you a singer? I am singing. I'm not a singer. I'm a singer. I do sing though. I'm sorry to my future love, for the man that left my bed, for making love the way I saved for you inside my head. And I'm sorry for the fans I lost, who watched me fall again. I wanna be a role model, but I'm only human. I don't know why I do it every time. It's only when I'm lonely. Sometimes I just wanna cave and I don't wanna fight. I try. Just hold me. I'm lonely. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm not sober anymore. Daddy, please forgive me for the drinks spilled on the floor. To the ones who never left me, we've been down this road before. I'm so sorry, I'm not sober anymore. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Bitch is gonna cry. I'm not sober anymore. But you have to feel it, you know? That's why you sing, you're feeling it. I feel. I'm sorry that I'm here again. I promise I'll get help. It wasn't my intention. I'm sorry to myself. That was so good. Thank you guys. I'm not gonna like Munch because Blue recommended it. And it seems like he's trying to troll me. And that is his MO usually. So here we go. We're gonna try Munch by Ice Spice. Munch. Is this a rap song? Oh, let's see. Munch. Space. Oh, here you go. Ice Spice. I'm gonna try to read a little bit before I go into it. Let's see. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of blocking. Thank you so much, Blue. And if you guys want to chill from the blocking, if anyone wants a mod, Blue and I think Blue and Strider can actually get you guys to mod. Turn it on for you guys if you guys want to mod the sad stuff. Holy Sue Young from Rush Hour. Holy is that Sue Young from Rush Hour. Oh, thank you. I think that's a compliment. Rush Hour 1. I think anyone who was in like the Asian women in Hollywood are beautiful women. God, I love them. Let's see. You seem happy today. Thank you, Anna. You know what? I'm kind of whatever. I'm on the fence of happiness. I'm grieving some stuff. Like, just life can be really tough, just a little bit. And so I wouldn't say I'm super happy, but like I think I have a happy spirit. So no matter what, girls got pushed through, you know. You know, Anna, you know. Oh dear, here we go. This is not gonna be fun, huh? It's not gonna be fun for me, is it, Keith? Thank you, Sir Leatherface. If that's your name, I suspect you're probably beautiful on the inside, because why would you name yourself Leatherface? That doesn't. Hi, Dark Boa. Bitch, I'm baddie, I get what I want. Oh my God, what? Saying I love you. Pretty baddest bitch out, you shitting me? If I ain't bitch, baddie can't. He wanna sex, be dream. I'm from the X, be scheming. You eating, he eat it for lunch. Bitch, I'm a baddie. That a munch. This is so hard because I'm trying. You. He jacking me. He not my boo. He my. What the fuck? Grabbing my ass while I'm doing my dance. She keep on staring cause shorty a fan. But still he gonna what I say. I swear he's what the fuck. No munch. Here for lunch. Better be what I get what I want. Munch. Yeah, eating for lunch. Oh, this is not a song I enjoy. But good for Spice for getting it, I guess. Her guy probably is tired. His tongue is tired. This made my week. Oh, Blue. We're moving on to what are we reading after? Bad for Us by Rose. Thank God. That was awful. I mean, but good for her for finding a guy who can like eat it for lunch. Bad for her. Bad for her. I feel like all songs are so derogatory. What do you guys feel? I feel like a lot of songs are derogatory. Bad for her? Us. Bad for us. And I'm like, can we like make like, not holier songs, but like songs about life, songs about like other things, you know? Sometimes I feel like we need songs for those kind of things. Instead of just sex, it's all about sex these days. It's so exhausting. It's like, I mean, I write like romantasy fantasy books that have some spice in it. And I'm still like, there's too much sex in like everything's so sexualized. I think my book was a little sexualized, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm probably my second book is gonna be a little less sexualized because I realized that people aren't always there for the sex. But I was insecure when I wrote my first book. I don't know why I'm telling you guys the psychology of my writing. It's also the psychology of who I was, the trajectory of my life. Sorry, I was also putting out a lot in my 20s because I wanted people to like me. And I was like, that's stupid. I don't even like them. Or how do I even know if I like them? I was so like worried they wouldn't like me. Oh, daddy issues. They be tripped. Relentless. Let's see. Complex. Let's do Complex or my apartment. Complex by whatever. What is this? Apartment. Lana Del Rey. I guess that love does what it wants, and that's just to act for us. Sitting on just sleight of hand. Another trick of fate that played on us again. And two heads in the sand. I hear you talking tonight, just can't understand. Got no sense seeing the wives coming under finally fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it creeps up us in the way that it does the moment disappear. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess that life does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us. Flying high with both eyes closed. Almost touched the sun, I guess we got